Good afternoon. I am just about ready to get another fueling in my body for the day. And I thought I would just show you what I'm eating. I get that a lot. Questions, people ask me all the time, how do you eat all the time to help you stay healthy? And so, yeah, for my health program that I coach, we have a lot of different options for people to learn how to eat healthily so that they can stay healthy for the rest of their lives. And a couple of the key tips that I got when I first experienced this program, I'm going to share with you guys today. So I'm going to drop some bombs of wisdom. So hope you're ready. So people will tell me when I'm talking to them about their health, they'll say, you know, I don't eat that much. I really don't. I don't understand why I can't lose this weight. Or they'll say, I really try to eat healthy, but when they tell me what they're eating, a lot of it is not in balance. Like they'll say, I have a bowl of oatmeal in the morning with a little bit of, skim milk and some blueberries, and then I have a banana, and then I have, a whole wheat sandwich for lunch, and I eat really healthy. I eat a lot of really healthy things. That's true. But if there's not a balance going on between the proteins and the carbohydrates that you're eating, and if your carbohydrates aren't low glycemic or you're eating too many of them, you're going to run into some problems. Because if you get an overabundance of carbohydrates in the body, your body will store that, and then it goes to glycogen after a while, and then it gets to be stored as fat. That's what insulin does. When we eat carbohydrates, our bodies are designed to keep our blood sugars within a certain level, and so insulin goes into the body and brings the carbohydrates, the sugars under control, but the leftover sugars that aren't burned for fuel, they actually get stored and can be converted to fats. So what I learned was there's this balance between proteins and healthy carbohydrates. And so this is how I eat all the time. So I'm gonna have some fruit right now. I got a couple of different choices here, and I've got an apple, and I've got some berries, some strawberries. So those are great choices, right? Those are healthy. They're on the lower glycemic end of the fruit choices. And if you don't understand what glycemic index is, it's a good idea to learn it. It just means that your body is, when you eat a certain thing, your blood sugar rises. And so it's the height that your blood sugar rises when you eat that thing. And so we want to shoot for lower glycemic index food because that's not making our blood sugar rise. And we want to keep that down, and we want to use as little insulin as we can, because again, insulin is a fat storing hormone. Okay, so if you guys have had a snack of fruit today, just throw it in the chat of what you've had. Fruit is great, it's awesome, but it can be a higher glycemic thing, especially these days, like watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, pineapple, banana. All of those fruits are on the higher end of the glycemic index. Watermelon is the very highest. It raises our blood sugar the very highest. How many of you guys knew that? Put hashtag watermelon if you knew that watermelon was the highest fruit on the glycemic index. Okay, so then in the middle, you've got your apples, oranges, pears, peaches, things like that. And then down below, you've got berries, like blackberries, raspberries, cherries, and limes, lemons, things like that are in the lowest end of it. So I like to stay with the berries. I'm a nut for raspberries. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So, but today I got strawberries and a few raspberries from the garden that I picked yesterday. So, so here's what I got. I got apples, and I'm going to show you. Basically, it's a half of a Honeycrisp apple, and then over here I got my berries. It's about 3/4 cup. So if I ate them by myself, by themselves, I'm going to eat it by myself, but if I ate them by themselves without anything mixed with it, then it's just going to go in my system and it'll give me some carbohydrate, and after about a half hour I'll be still hungry because carbs just don't fill me up. I need some protein to help fill me up. And what also protein does is it balances blood sugar by slowing digestion in your gut. So it slows down that process so your blood sugar doesn't just spike up with the fruit and then drop. It keeps it going slower up and then slower down. So that helps you stay fuller longer, right? And that's good because you don't want to be eating more than every 2.5 to 3 hours throughout the day, but you should be eating something every 2 to 3 hours throughout the day eating about 6 times. And that's key, keeping your blood sugar balanced. So with these berries, I'm gonna just add in a little Dan & Light & Fit vanilla yogurt. This little guy is about 80 calories, has about 12 grams of protein, and not too many carbs. I think it's like, I don't know, it's 8 carbs or something. And then these berries have about 9 grams of carbohydrate in them. So that's 9 grams of carbs plus 8 grams of carbs here makes 17, plus you got 12 grams of protein. So that's pretty good balance. That's gonna be a good one. And it's yummy too. And it makes you feel fuller longer, and it's just better for your body. So over here, these apples, this is about a half of a big apple, and it's plenty. Like, look, that's big, that's good enough. And then if I added in a couple of low-fat string cheeses, each of these have about 2.5 grams of fat and about 7 grams of protein. So this apple right here is probably around 25 grams of carbohydrate. And then I've got 14 grams of protein in the cheese, right? And we all know the adage that an apple without cheese is like a kiss without squeeze, right? So that's the reason not only tastes good, but it's good for you. It slows down the digestion in your gut, and that helps you stay fuller longer. And it also helps keep your blood sugar low. So that's the key. So you guys share some of your ideas of healthy, balanced fuelings or snacks that you eat throughout the day to help you stay healthy and keep your blood sugar balanced, and we'd love to see those as well. So I hope this has been helpful. You guys have a great day and eat healthy, stay healthy. Okay, thanks, bye.